Welcome to the beautiful country of Greece. From the most iconic sites to amazing islands, we got it all. If this is your type of content, please hit the subscribe and let's get started with the 16-part series of the ultimate Greece vacation, Yamas. That was a trip of a lifetime. I couldn't believe the places I seen and what I did, where I went, where I ate, where I drank. I can't wait to show you this 16-part series. It was crazy. Now, first off, Megan's not actually in any of these videos. We didn't actually meet till September. This was all taken in June and July last year. Now, my life, whether it was work, everything else, it got so busy to the point it was almost Christmas. And you know what? At the end of the day, we were going to Mexico, and I figured I'd put this out in the springtime so it could help people like you that are looking for ideas, looking for places, kind of what to do, what to see while you're in these beautiful islands. So, you know what? We're going to start off, and I'm going to bust out my Batari. Now, I wanted to get some Mythos, but the small town I live in, the Canadian Rockies, they didn't have any Mythos. But I did find one place with some Greece wine, and cool enough, it's made by Batari. And funny enough, I wish I would have actually made some videos of Batari, but I didn't at that time. I have two other wineries that I really loved, but I have Batari, so really cool. I was going to open this one, but I'll save it for later. It's, these are all white wines. I love my Greek white wine. It's so delicious and good. Another white wine I have is this one. This is from Santorini Wines. Now, I did have a couple other ones, one from Milos, which you'll see in the video, and also another one from Avlis Aroma, and I drank both of those. So, it was I had that roll in the Christmas season. It was awesome. But let's get started with this wine. We'll talk about that 16-part series that you're going to see, and it's all going to be in short form, by the way. That's the next thing. So, hold on. Well, I wasn't going to show you this, but here's me trying to open up a bottle of wine. This has to be the easiest wine opener anyways, but you know what? Somehow I would mess it up, but I guess that's what happens when you classless, you just drink beer and whatever else. I'm not really into the fancy wine usually, but tonight is a special night, so we're going to have a glass of wine and talk about this. First off, I would say bluest water definitely I would have to go with. Even though Zakynthos had that other beautiful, the Kerry Caves area, I would still go with probably Milos. Milos was beautiful. That water was crazy. So yeah, so we're gonna try this out. See how this tastes. This is good. This is Greece. I wish it was a little warmer out, but I mean, it's snowing right now where I am. So, oh well, what do you do, right? So I guess we'll start with, how did I get to Greece? Well, like I said, I'm from the Canadian Rockies, so I ended up flying out of Calgary, and Calgary to Amsterdam. Then my connection from Amsterdam took me to Athens. Now, the first 3 days, that's where I spent. I spent it in Athens, and you're going to get 3 videos in Athens, so I'm really excited to share with you these 3. So the first one's going to be the top things to do in and around Athens. Now, I want to call it in and around Athens because I went to Meteora, and I had to share that. Meteora is incredible. If you have day trips, there's other places to do and see, but I have to say Meteora is number one. You need to check that place out. If you have the time and the means, definitely go. You'll love it. It is a long day, but totally worth it. Now, the second one I have, this is the rooftop bars. This is what I was searching too, so I hope that does help. So the rooftop bars, it's going to show you every single one with an Acropolis view. They're beautiful, they're cool, they're great, they're fun. Honestly, you're going to want to check these 5 out. If you have any other ones that you have been to, just definitely drop a comment. I'd love to know about the ones you went to. And then the third one, it's restaurants. You're going to love that first one. And then there's other places that I went. Like, I talked to one of the managers at a couple of the restaurants when I was in Canada, before I went to Athens. So you'll see me cooking up like this massive chicken burger. It was so cool. I love that experience. It was just a unique opportunity, and really loved making the videos there, and just, lots of smiles. Everyone's really great in Athens. In Greece in general, but I really enjoyed my time in Athens. So, that's that one. Now, next up is I took a flight and went to Santorini. So number 4 is going to be top things to do in Santorini, and that's going to go through just some really, really cool places. Definitely do the Fear to Ia hike. I highly recommend that, definitely. And the sunset cruise for Ia, absolutely beautiful. It's one of those once in a lifetime opportunities and places to be. I love Santorini. I really did. Ia got really busy, but another place in Santorini I went to was Amoudi Bay. I did showcase one video for that as well. So that's there's 3 restaurants there that I went to. So I hope you check them out for sure. Basalt, love Basalt. So you gotta watch till the 3rd one for sure on that one. And then the 3rd one for Santorini is the top restaurants in Santorini. So I go through a pile of different restaurants. And you know what? I hope you really like them. They're beautiful with the beautiful type of views. You're gonna really enjoy that, and hopefully, you put some on your list. And if they're for you, definitely check them out. And then number 7 is how we spent a day in Santorini. So so Santorini was interesting that day. It was just so honestly a random day. So there's obviously, if I wanted to break down and be like, you do this, you do this, you do this. This is just what I did in one day. I rented a car and I went to a pile of different places. It was so much fun. You got to check that one out for sure. So the last one of Santorini is Ia worth the hype? Now, Ia is a little area in Santorini. It's the most famous area. You've seen it in anything you see for Greece or Santorini. It's those blue domes, it's those whitewashed buildings, just beautiful sunset views, but it does get so busy, and you're going to see that in the videos for sure. So Ia is very controversial. There's a lot of beautiful areas in Santorini, so just don't think of Ia as like the one, right? There's beautiful places. I loved Fiera Stefani, and Merger Valley, like Parisa Beach. There's so many cool things, and you can get to all these places too. So just remember that. I would recommend, if you're not staying in Ia, or even if you are, wake up super early. Like I'm talking like if you're there for a few days, try to make a day where you wake up at like 6 a.m. and just go see those beautiful views with not so many people. Once it's around 9 a.m., you're gonna really regret it. So trust me. And it's busy till, I would say, till the sun goes down, and add another hour after that. It's crazy. So that's Santorini. Now our next stop was Milos. So Milos, I have 3 videos for that actually. So the first one, it's going to be the top things to do in Milos. So I'm going to share with you a pile of different stuff. There's some honorable mentions. You know what? These are really unique places. Some are known, but I would say the other half are not known, or people just don't really know about them. So I really hope that does help you if you're planning a trip to Milos, which I highly recommend for the prices. And I'm going to tell you, this place was not busy at all. You'll see me on beaches, and I'll be by myself. Yes, I went a little earlier, but I went swimming, so it was still warm. This is in the end of June area. So anyways, yeah, you're going to... You'd really appreciate Milos if you went. I think it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. And other than that, for Milos, I got the top 7 restaurants. So I got 7 restaurant experiences. Thing is, when I say top 7, I went to about 12. So there was a bunch that I cut out because, the service was terrible, the food was bad. But you know what, whether it's the food was great, the experience was great, you're going to want to check this video out. And there's a couple where they're kind of off the beaten path. So I hope you appreciate those ones as well. And it was a lovely time. I really enjoyed it. Now, the third one that I made was, I wasn't going to even make this one, but if you're looking to stay in a windmill, you need to check this place out. It's by Stella, so I'll throw the link in the description for all that. And you're going to just, I hope if you like unique stays, this is something you might be interested in. And you know what? It was fantastic. I loved it. It was perfect. After Milos, we ended up going to, I keep saying we because it's, this is our channel. This is me and Megs. And, but this was just me, obviously. So, I went to Zakynthos. So, flew out to Zakynthos, and oh, wow, that was, so it is on the other side of Greece. This is on the Ionian side. So Zakynthos is just unreal. And then actually later on, I'll show a day video of Kefalonia, which is our last video as well. So as for Zakynthos, so I got 4 videos for you for that one. The first one we're going to kick off is the 5 top beach bars to go to. You're going to want to check out all of them, if not at least a few. They're really great. I love Secret. I love Barracuda. Such cool glasses. Just cool vibe. Beautiful beaches too, by the way. And the other couple were just amazing. I love Skyfall. I actually include Skyfall in the next one too. That's the dining experience I had. You know what? It was the people. It was the food. It was the drinks. It was just the night. And that sunset was incredible. You'll see that in that video. So I hope you appreciate that one as well. So the next video for Zakynthos is the top things to do in Zakynthos. So I have 2-day tours to share with you. You're going to want to really put these on your list. They're amazing. From like Cameo Island to the bluest water. You're going to go swimming, snorkeling. You're going to check out some other stuff. Like the boat ride itself was like a tour. Like it's crazy. And then the other one was Shipwreck Beach. Now we never got to the viewpoint of Shipwreck Beach because there was actually a wildfire going on at the time. So they wanted to not take us up there just for safety reasons. But we got in the boat. We checked out Shipwreck Beach. We actually spent more time there because we missed out on the view. But, you know, otherwise, the boat ride's beautiful. The swimming was beautiful. We went through some caves. Went to this really cool place for lunch. I keep raving about it, and I never rave about places to go when you're actually on a tour, because usually it is a tourist trap for the most part, right? But they were plate smashing, they were dancing. The food was all right, but you know what? The vibe was perfect, so it made up for everything else. I really like that, so definitely check out those 2-day tours. And speaking about day tours, the last one is for Kefalonia, and that was a day tour from Zakynthos. So if you want to check out a different island while you're there, I highly recommend doing Kefalonia. Like it was awesome. It really was like such a cool, like if you got the time and you're Zakynthos, you need to do the day tour. You have to. You get a ferry ride, then you're going to go check out some monasteries, and then you're going to go check out like these beautiful beaches, and then you're going to go, you know, for a nice lunch by the Fisherman's Wharf area. It was just this fisherman's village. It was so quaint, awesome. And then you're going to go through this boat ride. I think of Melanisi Caves or Melanisi Lake. It's incredible. The water's blue. You're going through the caves, or they're singing in the boats. It was the best time. So that's the breakdown for the 16 videos that I'm going to be sharing with you. We can't wait to share this with you. So before we end this video, I want to raise a toast to you for sure. Thank you so much for sticking around watching this video. I hope you appreciated the breakdown, kind of what we're doing and why Meg wasn't in it, and you know, just everything like that. How it's all gonna be short form. It was a lot of work put into this. But it was fun work. I love doing this. This is fantastic. Honestly, like the Greece trip, just going through everything, just reminded me how grateful I am to have that type of time off to enjoy those type of places. So if you are going to Greece, we really hope this does help out your Greece travels in the future, whether it's this year or next year, or if you even have a friend or family going, we definitely recommend, if you want, share these videos with them. We definitely will answer any questions. I went to a lot of places, so I do know some great places. Anyways, thank you so much. And lastly, Yamas, everyone. If you like this type of content, please hit the like button and definitely subscribe. We can't wait to show you more of what we got in store for 2025. We'll see you in the next one. Stay classless, and let's have the best summer.